the devil you know.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing Raphael, Fiendish Savior. You might know him from Baldur's Gate 3 or you might know him from Magic the Gathering where he actually showed up first because Baldur's Gate 3 got delayed by a very long time. So here we have Raphael, who is a creature lord for 4 different creature types. That's right, it's not just 1, it's 4. Demons, devils, imps, and tieflings all get a boost, +1/+1, and lifelink from Raphael. And if a creature card ends up in your graveyard on either turn, you end up getting a devil. And remember, that devil gets +1/+1 and lifelink. Raphael's great because he gives you an excuse to run lots of big Rakdos things, including Rakdos, the Showstopper, Rakdos himself. This deck is really fun because it combines the unusual archetype of these 4 creature types with just the good supporting cards in Rakdos colors. This deck is not a sacrifice deck because, well, it's hard to build around sacrifice and also build around demons and devils and tieflings and imps. So we don't actually have that many imps in the deck, and we also don't have that many tieflings because there's not that many that exist. We do have the good ones, though. I'm looking at you, Prosper, Tiefling Outcasts, and Grim Hireling. We also do have lots of demons, and some things that make demons. Tibalt gets us devils, but we've got demons ahoy, and a lot of them are really strong. I'm a big fan of ones that go to your opponent, making them attack into you. Giant flyers like Archfiend of the Dross, and even little demons that you might not even know are demons. Blade of the Oni is a great example. Kaldheim introduced a lot of smaller demons, some of which we're running in this deck, and we also have I'll call it slightly alternate win con, and no, it's not Liliana's Contract. I took it out of the deck because I could not get 4 demons down. It's Veto, because we're giving everything lifelink. If you hit with enough lifelink, you drain your opponent for that much life. Love that. Thank you, Veto. A very helpful card to have in this deck. This deck is also very cool because it is ramping up into a lot of these demons, some of which even have X cost. I keep hovering over Orcus because I think he's so good. And a lot of these demons have built-in removal or arranging your deck, lots of good things. And I'll say that, like, your high-cost demons, totally flexible. You can figure out which demons you want most in this deck and put them in. I put in Griselbrand, because my chat was bullying me into including Griselbrand. But you could also include, I don't know, any of them. We've got rune-scarred demons, we've got big legendary demons, we've got demons that sacrifice things. There's so many ones that you can use. So we're going to take Raphael into the queue, and we're going to go down into hell. Talion the Kindly Lord, a Dimir fairy who hates out a particular mana value, power, and toughness, which you get to choose. I'm going to keep this hand because we do have something for turn 1 and something for turn 3. Talion's probably going to be coming down pretty quickly, though, to name, I'm going to go ahead and guess 3? 3 is a really good common choice, because a lot of spells either cost 3, have 3 power, or have 3 toughness. Oh, okay. This, by the way, I'm keeping this in a video, because I just want to tell you this is an act of cowardice. Inquisition of Kozilek, they have Brawl, a kill spell, and a functional counterspell. They have a good hand, and I'm taking out, honestly, just Brawl. And that is too much for them, because apparently if they're not drawing a card every time they counter a spell, and sure, they have to discard 2, but it doesn't matter, it helps them find more counter spells, it's not enough for them! Screw off, Talion! Coward! Like, it's still a good hand, even with me hitting 1 piece. Untapped? I can try refreshing it on my end. Like, I'll turn it off and then on again, if it fixes it. Let me know if it's fixed in a minute, or like 5 seconds. Nissa Resurgent Animist. Hi, Nissa. This Nissa has landfall. Get some mana. And double landfall? Get an elf or an elemental. It's all up to chance, though, because it depends on what you happen to hit first in your deck. Hi, Nissa. Probably going to be a combination of elves and ramp and other good stuff that happen to be in those colors. Instead of holding up Go for the Throat here, I think I'm just going to get my Scry on. Mind Stone. I like Mind Stone. Mind Stone lets me play a land, play that, and then hold Go for the Throat. Hi, Nissa. Good news, Nissa is not an artifact creature. We'll get out Doom Whisperer, a really big demon. It also allows me to pay life to Surveil. Tireless Provisioner, Landfall, makes a token. They unfortunately played their land first, so they missed out on a land there. I'm just going to manipulate the top of my deck a little bit. Perfect. And try to gain a bunch of life. This gives Doom Whisperer lifelink. Swing for 7. I've done that exact same move where I've accidentally played the land before the Provisioner. It's fine. Oh, I also could have Surveilled during my turn to try and get a Raphael trigger by putting a creature into my graveyard. I'll do it on their turn. We have 11 damage coming in the air next turn. I can also throw down the Hellrider or the Grim Hireling to get an even more. Yeah, I have a couple tries. If I really want to kill the Provisioner, I guess I could go for that. It's probably smart to cut off some of their mana, but also I don't feel like it. Stop spitting at me, weird fox. No. I want a creature. Put a creature in my grave. Thank you. Command Tower, you're fine. You can stay on top. Gives me 7 mana. Hellrider is best if done hastily. But this lets me play the Arcfiend post-combat. So we're going to go for Grim Hireling. We ping their face. We get some treasure. We play the Arcfiend. I Surveil before we go into end step. No! 1 second. Creatures. What's a girl gotta do to find? Thank you. There, we found a creature. Give me my little devil. I wanted it. I'm still at over 25 life. It's fine. They're at 6. Buggy! But not Buggy the Clown. Buggy the Bug. Must Surveil additional times. Creature? Oh, perfect! Huzzah! We played a Hellrider, we swing in, and they die before combat damage is even dealt. Good game. Smiley face. Extus Auric Overlord. He's not actually the commander of our opponent's deck. The backside is Awaken the Blood Avatar, and more specifically, the Blood Avatar tokens. You cast Awaken the Blood Avatar by sacrificing lots of little tokens to make a big scary token that forces your opponents to sacrifice a creature, deal 3 damage, and it just really adds up because it doesn't just happen once. It's a non-legendary token. You can do it again and again and again. Also, I am saying this under the assumption that our opponent actually is playing Awaken the Blood Avatar as their opponent, or as their commander. I don't know. I have run into Extus spells like once before, which means that it could theoretically happen again. Do I think it'll happen again? No, but it could. Ooh, Retrofitter Foundry. That can spit out little servos. Oh, I can make tokens too. I just have to pay life. Like a lot of life. I'm gonna pay so much life. I know me. By the way, we could pay life because we can gain it back because these colorless shapeshifter tokens, they're demons and devils and imps and tieflings all at the same time. They get lifelink! Yes, please. Don't mind me. Next turn, or this turn, I can play Raphael. I am going to use this treasure on this turn, though, for Tibalt. See if we can get a double red cost. Not you. You seem fine. It's a devil! That's why this Tibalt's in the deck, because he just spits out devils. If they want to, they can discard a card to bring it back. Hellrider. It would be coming in tapped anyway, so that's some mono white ramp. Pile of Galadriel. Ramp also gets you additional draw and life gain circumstantially. I pay the 6. I know what I'm about. Paying life. I think it's fun. So hopefully they don't just have removal for Raphael, but I do have to make the assumption that they will. Ooh, Hellrider. That's a fun one. Raphael, you want to come out some other time? Yeah, of course you do. Raphael, you are not happening. Hellrider is happening. It's a great card. It's a lot of damage. Nice. That's the turn. If I wanted to add up a bunch more damage, I could have used Lightning Bolt there. Oh, hey, Yawgmoth! Let's go ahead and kill Yawgmoth. Hello, Yawgmoth. Goodbye, Yawgmoth. Looks like we're going to be having a pretty good swing next turn. Game-winningly good. GG. Goro, and Satoru, and I have... Wow, no demons or devils or tieflings or imps in this hand. But I do have Kroxa. And Key to the Archive. Baleful Mastery. I think this is still a keepable hand. Well, I will keep it. Oh, by Kroxa or Shatterskull Smashing. I think you cut off my turn 2 play. Yeah, just throw Kroxa straight in the trash. Oh, a Dreadhorde Butcher. Definitely punishes my slow start here. Get at the Horde Robber. And block this. And by the way, Goro and Satoru, it's haste. Haste and also things that enter the battlefield on the turn. I will not block, since they could sacrifice the treasure to take out my Horde Robber. Don't mind me. Just playing frisky and risky. You don't have a land in there, right? Not the correct Lannery art? No, it's the worst Lannery art. They have a land, but it's tapped. Goro and Satoru coming out. But not gonna be hasty. They don't have another red source. Okay. I don't like any of the coin arts very much. Ironborn's probably good to have. I'll drop Shatterskull Smashing. Play the land that comes in tapped. Get some more things in my graveyard, which is good for Cruxa. Old Span Dragon. Ooh, and here I was thinking I'd be able to block. No, they're going to use a dragon to get a dragon. Arcane of Zadrost is big enough to block all those flyers. But first, extra turn. Now you got all that mana. What are you going to do with it? Nothing. I'm buying time! Also, I'll be able to escape Cruxa once I get one more thing in the graveyard. I could intentionally kill Cruxa here. Alright, the Horde Robber. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. Oh, cool. Lightning Bolt. Get some more demons and demons and demons and demons! If all this mana. Some of this better be a kill spell. Hey, you love Blue Explorer. I love Blue Explorer. Prosper? Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't be doing Prosper stuff. I'm doing Prosper stuff. Because he's a tiefling. We do tiefling things here. You get a Bone Crusher Giant. And the oil ticks down. Let's play Raphael! Yeah! Life gain! Okay. Alright. Gonna use that boast ability to put a specific card on top of my library. What card? It is a mystery! I'm also gonna gain, like, a lot of life here. Oh no, they're just stepping. Who do I crave? I know what I want. I want to roll them bones. The Rakdos, upon entering the battlefield, will flip a coin for everybody who is not these two. Because it's only demons, devils, and imps that are safe. And you're a vampire. You're a dragon. Doesn't matter if you're indestructible, he makes you sacrifice. Sandra, you also sacrifice little guys. It's cute. I'll let you get a dragon. It's a 50-50 that it won't last a turn anyway. And those are odds I'm willing to take. Alright, Rakdos, kill all their creatures. Please. And thank you. Oh, don't have a counterspell. I know your deck has blue in it, but like... blue is a myth, and it can't hurt you. It could also be this. Huh. I guess just trying to become indestructible? Again, sacrifice, right? Or is it destroy? Oh, it's destroy! Never mind. It is destroy. Just bolt her next turn. In case this dies. Oh, that's so cute. It will come back. If it dies. Alright, let's see what happens. Seriously, Rakdos? That was pathetic. Rakdos, that was pathetic! Rakdos tried? Did he really? They could recast Inquisition of Kozilek. Or Malakir Rebirth. I think they're just gonna make little guys. Hi, Rahilda. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and poop you. Care to sacrifice any of these? Ms. Aristocrat? I love that this is a human. It's a goblin human. Aren't we all? This is also a human.
We can do this together.
It's not a samurai. No, it's not. It's a goblin human. Hand empty. Head empty. Let's see. Maybe we'd just be able to sacrifice that to keep it alive. I like Doom Whisperer here. Hey, neither of you are creatures. Try that again. No. One more try. Okay, when I said one, I totally meant two. That's a creature. Of a sort. I'll take it. Always roll greed. Thinking. Hello? I did that once. It was alright. Okay, time to gain some life back. We're gonna double block with these two. To gain back the most life. Even though they're probably gonna sacrifice Rahilda or do something else tricky here. Big boys be double blocking. Chunky. Creature will have gone to my graveyard. Raphael will trigger if he's still alive. We are very much encouraging them to cast the spell that they have in their hand. Maybe they'll cast it now. Okay. Whee! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 4. 5? 5! Yay, we win. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. She ramps, she cascades, and she's generally just a really strong Simic commander. Speaking of things that are really strong. Hey, Ragavan. How you doing? This monkey's in this deck because he's really, really good. He also ramps so we can play our big, expensive demons. Hi, Ragavan. It's a good card. I'm gonna use it to swing in. Get a treasure and see what the top card of their deck was. It was Blast Zone. Okay, cool. I can't do anything with that anyway. Let's load up the board. I'm actually going to turn this treasure into a slightly more permanent ramp with the Celestus and get down Tiefling Outcast. This is going to make a copy of itself when it swings in. Hi, Gwenna. Gwenna is ramp for them, and we just aren't going to deal with that. So we're going to take Baleful Mastery and get her off the board. And then we can swing in with these two. I've got this treasure, so I can throw down Tiefling Outcast. And because I have another land in hand, I have the potential to get Raphael down next turn, but not really because, well, this will come in tapped. I need a swamp, but I could always draw a land. Hi, Emoti. Emoti cascaded into Coldsteel Heart. And we got lots of little demons here. Well, tieflings and monkeys. Oh, okay. Sure. Well, here's the good news. They don't have the coma. We're all in agreement? This is good news? Mm-hmm. Great. So Zerzoth has a very cool ability here that's going to punish our opponent if they draw more than one card per turn. Oh no, it's only on my turn if they draw a card. Yeah, don't you dare try and draw a card on my turn. They have two things with one toughness. Primeval Titan's getting them 2 lands. Let's see if we can get +1/+1 and lifelink on you, and you. It's probably worth a good old flunge. We are going to be discarding at random here. And so will they. Some of our creatures may have died. But, ooh, just look at that damage. Because a creature card went to our graveyard, by the way, we do get a devil. And these devils are currently 4/2s because of the 2 Tiefling Outcasts and Raphael all buffing them. Thorn Mammoth comes in. It's a 6/6, so if they want to, they can trade it with one of my 6 power creatures or try to take out 2 smaller things. Okay, Raphael is dead. Turn him to the command zone. When these die, they deal 1 damage. We block and kill them? Good game. Ashiok, Wicked Manipulator, cares about cards going to exiling and also stops you from paying life. Instead of paying life, you exile cards off the top of your deck. Pretty nice. I like having a turn 1 Tiefling Outcast because this has double team, meaning that it can attack in, and then it makes 2 little buddies that each buff each other. Hi, Mind Spike. What are you hitting? Celestus? Chaos Valor? Ooh, Celestus. They hit Celestus. Double Tiefling. Swing! And now they're best friends, and they love each other so much. Bitter Blossom's going to spit out a 1/1 every turn for them. I've got removal for 1/1/1. I really want both of these out on the battlefield. So I'm not going to make the clone of Obnixilis. Yeah, this gives double buffs. It's just so good. The devil! Okay, I'll use the ping to kill the rogue. Works for me. If I have a demon or devil out, there's an additional +2 life on this. I don't have a demon or devil. I have tiefling peasants.
My coin or carnage. Tribute is owed.
Because of how aggressively this game is going, I might just bolt their face. Though, if Ashiok comes out in minuses, that's going to be pretty good. Agatha's Soul Cauldron allows them to exile creatures from the graveyard and give their abilities to creatures. As I said before, I'm just going to be aggressive, be aggressive. There's no creatures in the graveyard, so there's nothing for them to get out of this. I'm going to bolt their face. This does lose them a life at the start of their turn. Hey, Archfiend at the draw, so I can't play you because I don't have double black. Face is the place. Here to discard.
Pleasure doing business with you.
They're down to 4. Ashiok's coming out, I assume minusing to make 2 blockers. They can put a card into exile with the Soul Cauldron. They did not choose to do so. Do you discard? They discarded.
Punishment is my entertainment.
Behold, the monkey. I really just need 1 more black mana, or just 1 more mana to really close out this game. Chaos Balor, by the way, also does direct damage. 2 damage to target player, or 2 damage to the creatures they control, or make them discard their cards and then get a bunch of non-lands. This also kills them in 3 turns unless they gain some life. This can gain them life. Cling to Dust can gain life. Card goes into exile. They get a little bigger. Do you discard?
My coin
If you dare.
carnage. Tribute is owed.
We got to a fifth land, but it does come in tapped. I kind of actually do like attacking in on this turn. I don't think it would be terrible. Oh! Griselbrand. Huh. I was thinking you give pay 7 life. What a funny ability it would be. So since they discarded Griselbrand... Yeah, because they could have just given Griselbrand's activated ability to something by exiling it with Soul Cauldron, and then they wouldn't be paying life, but they wouldn't be able to activate it until they had 7 life. They would have called in Griselbrand, but they exiled it to Cling to Dust to gain life instead. Innocent Blood. Goodbye, Tiefling Outcasts. You've been relegated to Chump Blocker. Oh, that's losing life, so they're gonna lose 1 life. Who's getting a +1/+1 counter? This guy? Alright, gets another one too. There's no creatures in graveyards, and I don't have enough to escape this again. It's my turn! Alright, so Den of the Bugbear gets me 1, 2, 3 damage in. Still not enough, even with that there, because they're like, it's not quite getting it. It's going to be 2 damage actually hitting, and then they lose 1 to this. Hey, F-Blade, thank you for the 21-month resub. We force them to discard the card in their hand if we use this plus ability. I'm gonna go for Chaos Valor and a -2.
My goons will make quick work of you.
Chaos.
Such enticing thoughts.
Chaos Valor has very fun abilities. And if you're wondering, hey, why is this different from the one in paper? I don't really know. It has Seek on it, so it's technically digital only. But if you're looking for the paper version, it's just called Valor. Oh no, my veto got discarded. Rude. Yes, they would have to exile this, because if it dies, it also gets to trigger. Attacking up Nixless. Ooh, I'll block with the Devil. And the Valor. Do I think that they... Wait, do I think that they can gain any life? No, because it takes 5. Hey. Chaos! I think 2 damage to target player sounds pretty good. And I'll discard the cards in my hand and seek some non-lands. Me. Yes. You. And also you. They have Veto's activation? Do they? They didn't use it in time. So we win. Maria, Scholar of Antiquity. This is probably a Paradox Engine deck, and that sucks. But you know what? I'll still play it. I'll still play this game. I feel like Mary is strong enough on her own, because she practically is the Paradox Engine. But she's like a Cheerios combo. You play cheap artifacts, and you use them to cast more artifacts. Let's take a look at their hand. Might give me some information about the kind of things they've got. Patchwork Automaton, Goldbane Pick. I could become the Automaton. Yes, me. Tom the Automaton. Got a 3rd land here, but it comes in tapped, swinging for 2. Next turn, they might throw down Maria, in which case we murder her. Greetings, Maria! You could tap those for mana to equip them. Yeah, that's silly. We do have Kolaghan's command, so we can bop something again. Actually, yeah, let's save this, keep it back. Probably go for the discard and a burn. Because this is essentially destroying a mana source. I'll hit Beat Stick. It gives menace. Big score. Gets them some treasures. And gives them better selection of what they're discarding. Such as this. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Cool card. Okay. Tap that Valky, use him for mana. Look at how big my Doom Whisperer is. Doom. But only a little Doom. His name's Mr. Tickles. That's why he's got all those hands. Hello, Renin Realmbreaker. Puts permanents into the graveyards. And then can bring them back. Skitterbeam Battalion. Vivian. What's it gonna be? What it is not an answer to a Doom Whisperer. Good game. Davriel, Soul Broker. This hand isn't amazing because it only has 2 lands, but I think it's a decent enough one against Davriel. This Davriel has offers and conditions, oftentimes looking to really just discount all of your cards for all eternity by making them cost black less using an emblem. This Davriel is a bit based in luck, but also is very strong. Thankfully, if he does come out early through, let's say, a Dark Ritual, we can blast him with a lightning bolt. Yeah, he could totally come down next turn. Behold. Boots. Davriel, you coming out? I could have also gone for Blade of the Oni over Boots, but I felt that it was just too likely that they might have removal for it. Alright, so they lost 6 life, but whenever they draw a card, they will be gaining 2 life back. So, really, they're going to be gaining more than they lost. Go for Blade of the Oni. Boot him up. Booted. I love that this is a demon. A demon equipment. Turns things into demons, too. I like putting an equipment on an equipment. Feels good. Get this Fable of the Mirror Breaker out. I'm going to attack in. If/when they animate the Guardian Idol to block, it's getting blasted, because this guy's got Menace. Oh, they're not interested. Okay. That's fair. You push? Little goblin? Monster. Imagine pushing over a little guy. A little goblin guy. Yep, they have half of a shoulder that's hexproof, indestructible, unsacrificable, and can't be touched by any means. It's pretty good. Yeah, Davriel has some very strong emblems. But don't worry, they also have, I'm sure, Shouldered in their deck. Not even going to attack me. I think in my current state, Vito's a little too fragile, so I'm going to drop him but keep everything else. Bring out the Goldspan Dragon! Go for the throat. Okay, I mean, he doesn't have any gophers. That's tapped. I'm gonna swing in before they can declare blockers. I'm gonna bop the underdog. He's not that kind of dog. Thinking next turn, we get down the Archfiend of the Dross, give him some boots. They've already gained back far more than the 6 life that they paid. Doesn't take long. Grim Tutor, what could they be searching for? They have 3 mana up, but a whole lot more for next turn. What could it be? Black Market Connections? Oh, I love that card! My favorite part is when I pay 6. Alright, since I got a land here, I think we get kind of silly. Archfiend of the Dross. We scoot the boot onto you. Make a copy of the Archfiend of the Dross. That's a lot of damage. I also could have just put the boots onto the Archfiend, but now I have a hexproof Reflection of Kiki Tiki. That feels pretty dang good, right? It's pretty dang good. Archfiend of the Dross, by the way, how can we have a 4-mana 6/6 flying demon? Well, it will kill me in 4 turns, but for some kind of despicable reason, they decided to also give this, like, the Massacre Worm text. Oh, my opponent's creature died. They lose 2 life. Why? Why does it have that? Board wipe. Cool. I still got boots! And you're losing life next turn. They're also gaining life next turn, but, you know. It can be both. Raphael! Boot, 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 boot. Booted. He lived! Oh! Does he get edicted? Yes. He hit face. Thank you, Raphael. We just gotta wonder where the other Ninja Turtles are. Leonardo! Michelangelo! Come on! Donatello, I know why you're not here. It's because you're busy doing machines, and there's not enough artifacts in this deck for you. Solemn Simulacrum gets them another land into play. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Are there any cards called Leonardo? There are not. They have to decide what they want to do. Just pass through the turn. Makes me a little fearful. See if we can kill them with our good friend Omnixless. I'm actually going to sequence this a little differently. I'm going to go Valky first. Reason. I want to see what's in their hand. What do you have? They have some life gain. They have Erebos' Intervention. Carefully tapping. There's no creature for them to respond to, though.
I'm the new boss around here. Join me or die.
We bring out the little guy.
1,000 years. Finally, a new
Listen, you can use this, but you will die.
Go don't think you're some...
And they do die before we could even use the tower to sacrifice the little dude and ping him. If they wanted to gain life, by the way, they would have had to hit their own creature because of the good glory of Hexproof. GG Davriel. Cormella Glamour Thief. Brings back spells from the graveyard, but only when she dies. She's also a hasty mana dork for spells only. Very unusual design, Cormella. Very unusual design. Grixis spells are going on here. Well, hopefully we can get a good fast start with this Horde Robber ramping us up so I could get down either Zerial or Black Market Connections next turn. Getting down Zerial early is great because she can either tick up towards ult, or we can just start spitting out lots and lots of devils. Devil 'em! Behold! A teeny tiny devil! Zerial's great because she hastes your board, but she also makes devils, which is one of the creature types we care about here. I'm going to make another devil. Yeah, I just want to get my commander out fast. Ping. Raphael! Is this getting washed away? Sure is. Zerial, just keep making little dudes. Do it for me. I'm gonna play Black Market Connection. Oh, it resolved. Excellent. Make a devil. Sacrifice it to Varagoth. Totally remember that I'm getting a ping off these devils. And we attack for 1! They have 5 mana up. What could it be? Card draw? Probably? Yeah. Behold the multiverse. Dang, I sure am beholding it. Can't wait to pay the 6. It's one of my favorite things about any game of Magic. Is when I get to click, click, click. That comes in tapped because you don't actually have any islands. You don't have any swamps, do you? Oh no, they do. They have a swamp mountain. Oh, Ledger Shredder and Cruxa. I'll discard Shatterskull Smashing. Wait. No, I'll discard Temple of Bad Ice. Means I lose 3 life. But also, I want to play Raphael. Boop, boop, boop. Also, just blast that Ledger Shredder. Paying life, it's so nice. Trying to leave open Phyrexian Tower. I see, I can't. Hee, buffs! And schmuffs!
Spill their blood.
Down to 8. Got a board wipe? You are in Grixis colors. You have access to board wipes. Cormella's out. Another tapped land. You do not have basics. 2, 3, 4, 5. They could have also escaped Cruxa. They want Cormella for some reason. Go for the throat. I'm paying lots and lots and lots and lots of life. Nightmare Shepherd. Yeah, get that out of here. It's a demon. By the way, these are also demons, or tieflings, or devils. Really, they're just kind of everything. Hello. Goodbye. We attack and we win the game. Nice. GG. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. I hope that you enjoyed our Raphael deck. This is actually a deck that I was hoping to make as part of my Baldur's Gate series, so it's also fun to get to loop this into all the fall, Halloween, spooky goodness. I'm actually recording this on Friday the 13th. I'm not sure when the episode comes out, but Friday the 13th, demons, it's very appropriate, right? We've got a lot of good stuff going on in here, and hopefully you enjoyed this deck. If you are looking for the deck list, it is in the description. If you're looking to hang out with me, come over to twitch.tv/Amazonian, where I stream like every single day. And if there's a suggestion you'd like to make for a commander, either one that I've already built and you'd like me to revisit, or a new commander, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.